What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Arizona Gym Experience. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Arizona Jim. Hope everybody is doing well out there on that side of the screen here. So just sitting out here in the garage doing some work. Got some S&W Cigar Company work to get done this morning. Waiting on some stuff to come through. So I figured I would jump on here and see how y'all are doing on the other side of the screen there. You doing okay? You doing all right? If you're not, light up a cigar and have a great day. Because a good because a good cigar makes everything better. My cigar of choice this morning is a budget stick. It's really good. Do believe it's a Cuban sandwich, so it has long filler and short filler. But it is the La Finca, handmade in, I'm guessing, Nicaragua. And I say guessing because it's kind of, I don't know if you can see that, but it says handmade, and back here we get agua. So I'm guessing it's Nicaragua. But it's a good cigar for being one of these, budget cigars that I think through websites like JR Cigars, you can pick them up in a bundle for like $3 each, $2 each, something like that. I can't remember exactly what it is, but I'm sure that you can go find them and figure it out, find out for yourself. I know they're a budget cigar. Being a Cuban sandwich, short filler, long filler, they do burn a little bit faster. But it's really good. It is really, really stinking good. But because even though I am a cigar brand owner with S&W Cigars, that my dad and I started a year ago. So we've been doing this for a year now. Holy shit balls. Time goes by fast, way too fast. But before we started S&W Cigar Company, we're cigar lovers. We're cigar connoisseurs. Cigar aficionados, if you will. And I appreciate a good cigar, regardless of what name is on it. A good cigar is a good cigar. Now, I think our cigars are up there at the top. All the feedback we've received so far has been absolutely fantastic, absolutely phenomenal. So, but I like a good cigar. And not every day, not every moment calls for a high-end, expensive, or a high-end good cigar. Sometimes you just want something that's going to smoke well, taste good, gives you a little bit of flavor complexities in there every once in a while. But it's just going to be a good cigar to smoke while you're working or like out mowing the lawn. Well, here in Arizona, most people don't mow their lawns because, well, it's desert. Only the rich people have grass. Real grass, anyway. We have grass, but we have fake grass in the backyard. So no mowing required. Or watering, so that's nice. But I'm really enjoying this La Finca with nice hot cup of joe. So, for those that don't know, I do not drink alcohol. I'm coming up on 7 years sobriety. So, I always pair cigars with non alcoholic drinks. So, my number one preference is always coffee. That's kind of like my baseline. From my experience, coffee goes well with every single cigar on the planet. Now, sometimes it's a little bit sweeter of a coffee, sometimes it's just straight black coffee. For me, typically, I like a little bit of sugar, a little bit of cream. But if I'm drinking a really good coffee, like really good coffee, then I will, excuse me, then I will drink that straight black. There's a couple coffees that I've had in the past that I can drink black, not a problem. I find a lot of coffees, especially like the cheaper coffees, the Walmart brand coffee, stuff like that. If you drink it black, it does have a bit of a bitterness, like a bitter bite to it, and I personally don't care for that. I know a lot of people that do like that. Not for me, not my cup of tea, not my cup of coffee. Um, but there have been a couple that have been really, really good, smooth all the way through the finish, no bitterness at all. Get like a real nice stone fruity, nutty flavor out of it. Sometimes a hint of like a floral. Oh, so good, so good, so good. But when all else fails, little dash sugar, little dash cream, good to go. Now, my other choices are cream soda, Dr. Pepper cream, or root beer. Those tend to be my favorite to pair with a cigar. And I think the Dr. Pepper, because it has a little bit of that spiciness to it, really goes well with a lot of cigars. Really, really does. So if you haven't tried Dr. Pepper or Dr. Pepper cream, especially, highly recommend you try that. Very much recommend you try that. And the ash does not stick around long on these Cuban sandwiches, as I just ash all over my desk and all over the floor. That's right. I'm in a garage. I can sweep it up later. Ain't no biggie. But no, right now I'm now well into the first third. Not a whole lot of complexities here. Not expecting it from a budget cigar. I am getting um, I am getting a real nice leathery, woody, tobacco-y kind of flavor out of it, and it's really nice. And it is surprisingly very, very smooth. And I'm gonna go ahead and look up here real quick. La Finca Cigars. Here we go. JR Cigars. Yep. So they've got a Churchill bundle of 20 is $38.98. You can get these in 50 counts that come in these really cool like ammo cans. Very cool marketing, very cool deal there. Those are a box of 6x50 Robustos. Or would that be Toro? That'd be Toro. 6x50, that's a Toro. Come on now. Come on, Jim. Get your shit together. There's $180 for a box of 50 of them. I think it's a box of 50 of them. No, excuse me, 91. 91. 91 cigars for $180. Shit, that's like a buck each. Less than a buck each. Crap. Boom. Robusto bundle of 20 is $30 on the nose. So yeah, these are really good. First introduced in 1972, La Finca cigars have established themselves as one of our oldest and most trusted premium Nicaraguan brands. The original La Finca blend that stood alone for many decades features a dark reddish hue Ecuadorian wrapper embracing the finest aged Nicaraguan binder and long filler tobaccos. Okay, so these aren't even Cuban sandwiches. I stand corrected. Correction. These are long filler. The cigar's rich, nutty, spicy, and earthy flavors make it a medium to full-bodied smoke by which many other Nicaraguan cigars are judged. I don't know about that. I think that's a stretch. I think it's a stretch. Let's dive in here real quick. So this is going to be a Habano wrapper, Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, Nicaraguan filler, Nicaraguan binder, and mixed filler. Does mixed filler mean different origins, or is it mixed filler, short, long filler? I don't know. I know in the description of the company, it calls it a long filler. They burn a little fast, and the ash doesn't hang on very well. 1 + 1 ain't = 2 here for me, but you never know. Having this damn thing on makes it very awkward to smoke a cigar with my left hand. But yeah, getting a little bit of that spice on the retrohale now that I'm getting into it. Definitely nutty, smooth. Surprisingly, it's pretty smooth. Yep, there's that. Definitely getting like a red pepper spice on there now. Most definitely on the retrohale. Nothing else coming through really on the retrohale. Well, getting some of that nuttiness in there too. Getting some of the nuttiness in the retrohale. Really good stick for $1, less than $1, or right around $1. Especially if you do the bundle. What did I say it was? $180 for the Toro. Yep, $180 for 91 of them. So let's do the math. 180 divided by 91. Yeah, is that right? No. 180 divided by 91. So yeah, you're looking at $2. $2 a stick. Crazy. Yeah, this is a good cigar. Obviously, this is not my first La Finca I've had. I've had several of them over the years, and every time they don't disappoint. I would put these in the same categories like the Drew Estates factory smokes. You know, um, they're really good for. Let's see. Yeah, factory smokes. A bundle of 25 is basically $50, so they're around the same price for a Toro Maduro factory smoke by Drew Estate. 25 for $48. So right around the same price. I'd put them right there in the same category. As you can see, really good smoke production. Construction and burn. Burn is pretty good. Part of that could, there's a little bit of that off burn there's probably for me with having a gimpy hand. So, but for $2, all day long, baby, all day long. And from what I remember, I don't expect transitions. I don't expect a lot to change throughout the smoke. It's pretty much going to be the same thing all the way through and 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 through. So yeah. So a little bit about our sponsor, S&W Cigar Company. Be on the lookout by end of January, beginning of February. Website will be launched. I'll be blasting that everywhere. Once that website goes live, you'll be able to order cigars right from the website. You won't have to DM me anymore, send me messages on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or whatever. So really, really excited about that part of it. Be able to go to the website, be able to buy some swag. We got hats, we got some shirts, and obviously we'll have the cigars for sale on the website. So super, super excited about that. So keep an eye out for that. And then here in the next 2 to 3 months, looking at releasing a Maduro Toro size in the S&W Cigar Company line. So that'll give us the Connecticut shade wrapper called the El Maestro, the Habano, Ecuadorian Habano, as well as the El Maestro's Ecuadorian Connecticut shade as well. So we've got the El Maestro Connecticut shade. We've got the El Cantante, which is the Habano. And then we will have a third cigar in the lineup. Haven't finalized the name yet, but that will be a delicious Maduro cigar. Again, all of our cigars are in Toro size right now. We are somewhat long-term plans. We definitely do want to come out with other sizes as well. I personally love a Robusto size, so that'll probably be the next size that we introduce is a Robusto. And then later on in the second half of the year, releasing a fourth cigar. Haven't finalized that one at all yet as far as what that's going to be. But you can be sure it's going to be a banger of a cigar. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to call it a day here. I'm getting some emails coming through so I can get back to work now. So, be good, smoke well, and we'll see you guys later.